Okay, let's talk hiring. As a content creator, you are probably at a point where you're either extremely overwhelmed. You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta plan the content. I gotta record the content. I gotta edit the content. I'm starting to get emails coming in. Maybe you have your own business that you have offers for. You're getting more clients and customers. And you are at the point where you're like, okay, I feel like I probably need some help. But I don't know who to hire first, then this is the video for you. So, when I made my first hire, it was a virtual assistant. And at the time, I thought I really needed a virtual assistant, but I don't think that was the smartest first hire. First thing you need to do is write down all the tasks that you do on a regular basis in your business. And I would track these tasks for about a month. Because as a content creator, there are going to be things that you do some weeks that you don't do others, or some days that you don't do every day. So track every single thing that you do. And also track the amount of time that it takes you to do it. This is the most important part, in my opinion, of figuring out who you need to hire first. And a lot of times, because we're doing our job so effortlessly, well, I won't say effortlessly, but because we're doing it all the time, you don't think about what you actually need, what's sucking up the most time and energy from you. So, instead of jumping the gun and thinking you need to hire a VA because that's what everyone thinks they need to hire first, write this list down and then look at the tasks that take the most time and you hate doing the most. So I'm going to share with you 3 main roles: a virtual assistant, a social media manager, and a editor, a video editor. I'm going to share with you some tasks that you can delegate to each of these people. So if you are feeling like you look at your list and you feel like whatever makes the most sense, you have some idea of things to delegate to them. Now, one thing I want you to know, based on a mistake that I made when I was first starting to hire, is that for one, you have to go into hiring knowing that you're going to be spending money, but it's going to save you time so that you can make more money. Hiring is not an expense, it's an investment into your business. So at some point, in order for your business to grow, you are going to have to hire people, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is that hiring takes time. You're going to have to train people. So if you hire somebody and it's a complete disaster, a lot of times you also have to hold yourself accountable and think about, did I train them efficiently? Was I accessible to them during that training period? Was I monitoring them closely enough? So that's also something to be considered. And third thing I want you to know when it comes to hiring is to hire for, I remember someone told me this, hire for a role and not a task. You do not want to hire for a task, and that is the mistake that I made when I first started hiring, is that I would be like, okay, I need someone to edit my videos. Okay, I need someone to do my thumbnails and put them up. Okay, I need someone to respond to emails. Okay, I need someone. And I was just like hiring people that there was no continuity in the team. It was just everybody was kind of like all over the place. And I was also wasting money instead of saying, I need a video editor, putting out a job listing of all of the things I needed this person to do, letting people who were able to do all of those things apply for that job, instead of me saying, I just need someone to edit my videos. Oh wait, can you do thumbnails once they're hired in? Oh wait, can you also upload it? Oh wait, can you also optimize it? You don't want to do that. So hiring for the role and understanding all the tasks that you want somebody to do beforehand sets the expectations very clearly before they even get started. Now, let's get into the 3 main roles that I think most content creators probably need early or in the early stages of hiring. So, number 1 is a virtual assistant or an executive assistant or a personal assistant, whatever type of assistant best suits you. I have a virtual assistant because I really don't have things here that I need someone as hands-on with. Although if I did have a personal assistant, if it was someone local, I would have them set up shop for me when I'm starting to record. I would have them shipping orders. Like, I could find some things for a personal assistant to do. However, I do have a virtual assistant because my business is mainly online. So for a virtual assistant, some things that you can delegate to a virtual assistant could be administrative tasks such as managing your inbox, Customer support, if you have a business and you need them to manage your support email or your support chat boxes. Scheduling and calendar management, if you have speaking engagements or people who want to get on your calendar, they will like manage all of that really easily. Booking travel, social media scheduling, and they like the thing about virtual assistants are they are implementers. They are people who can very diligently implement things that you need them to get done. They are task checker offers, okay? Quick, easy tasks that take minimal effort but just chew away at your day are great for virtual assistants. So if you write your list out and you find that you love editing your videos and you also love, the content creation process, but you hate responding to emails, you hate managing your calendar, you hate booking travel or preparing proposals for future clients or inputting things into templates, then a virtual assistant would probably be a great first hire. Another thing about VAs, depending on which one you get, you can probably get them to do some light social media work, some light video editing, depending on the type or the amount of training that they've undergone. But they are not social media managers. They are not marketers. They are not somebody who you hire to just do all of this strategy and like a lot of groundwork for your company's growth. They are implementers. So please remember that. The second hire that a lot of social media / content creator people need are social media managers or social media marketers. So these people are executors. They are somebody who is able to hit the ground running. You collaborate, strategize, but then they can also add their skills and expertise into helping your company grow, okay? So tasks you can delegate to a social media marketer. You guys, these are taken directly from my program. So I will leave the link to the program that this lesson is in down below because I go into even more depth than I am in this video. But they can help you with social media strategy, with content creation. So assembling posts, writing captions. Some social media marketers are even able to come to you and help you actually record. Others work virtually, so you will have to record the content. Maybe you take 5 clips. They may send you a list of clips that you need to get. And then they will go in and add the text and make it look pretty and schedule it and all of that type of stuff. So it just depends on how your workflow goes. Also, content calendar management. They are going to manage when certain posts go out. They're going to make sure that you have the proper amount of posts, based on whatever your goals are. And they will also analyze the data. They'll look at your data and tell you what exactly is happening with your posts, with your sales, like where traffic is coming from. So if you are somebody who is a social media personality or you are the content creator, you probably won't need a social media marketer. Or if you do, this might be somebody you hire on more of a project basis, more of a strategist who can like look at your social media and assess or audit it and help you understand what direction you should probably be going in for better results. Not necessarily someone on your team who's on a day-to-day posting for you and doing all of the groundwork when it comes to your social marketing. I would more so recommend a social media marketer for an entrepreneur who is getting introduced to social media, but who doesn't want to do that themselves. They don't want to take the DIY approach of social media marketing. They're looking for a professional to do it for them. And then the third person that most content creators need to hire in the early stages is an editor. So tasks you can delegate to an editor for them to organize your footage. They will go through the footage and organize it. They will edit your long form videos. You can also have them extract or edit shorts from the video to put on Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Like you can have them edit smaller video chunks from those long form videos. And then you can have them upload the video to your YouTube channel, and they can create the thumbnail if that's something that they're able to do. Now, every editor isn't able to do that. Graphic design and editing have lots of overlap, but that doesn't mean that every editor is going to be willing to do that. But that is why I say try your best to hire for the entire role of a video editor instead of just a video, like just you you just hire them to edit one video, and then you have to go in and extract the short form pieces of content. You have to create the thumbnail. You've got to upload it to the YouTube platform. Like, if you can alleviate that entire thing, that's better. That's more worth the money. So a video editor is going to be really helpful for you if you are already on a roll, if you have started making some money off of social media, or if you are just able to pay for it, honestly, and you don't want to learn the skill of video editing, then I would highly recommend hiring one, because that means you can crank out a lot more content a lot more frequently if you have somebody able to take that huge load off of you. So video editors you can delegate a lot to them, and even without delegating a ton to them, they are able to take a huge task off of your plate, even if they're just editing the long form videos. So those are the three main hires that I would recommend for a content creator who is ready to make your first hire. Now, when it comes to how much they're going to charge you, this is why I'm such a huge advocate for putting out job postings. And you can put out what you want this person to do, how much they're gonna make on an hourly basis or on, a monthly basis, and you set the tone. And so if somebody applies for the job, that means that they are okay with the expectations of the role, versus you just saying you need a video editor and they come into the door and now you're adding all of these things to the plate, and the pay doesn't make sense. So if you have $1,000 extra a month, if you have $500 a month to pay someone, you can hire for any of these roles probably for that amount. It's just about how much you need them to do. So if you find a video editor and maybe you already have the long form video edited, maybe you can handle editing one video a week. What you can't handle is extracting all those shorts. Maybe you want to grab 3 short form reels or video clips from each video, and you have $500. So you have the editor go in and extract 9 short form clips from your 3 already edited YouTube videos. That could be something that someone's willing to do for $500 a month, because how much time would that probably actually take? Or a virtual assistant. Maybe they don't do all of these things on the list, and maybe you don't even need all of those things on the list. But however much money you have, you can find somebody who will do the job. You just have to be okay with the level at which they do that job. You're probably not gonna get a top tier assistant for $200 a month. So you have to be okay with the expectations that are going to come with how much you're paying, but you also have to train people. And these 3 roles, they're not going to know your brand. They're not just going to know the voice that you want your captions to be written in on social media. They're not just going to know how you respond to emails off the top of their heads. They're not also just gonna know what styles and what fonts and stuff you love for your video editing. So you also have to train them, okay? If you are interested in more of this content, I offer a lot of insight on this type of stuff in my Creator to CEO course. It is a business course for content creators. So if you are a content creator and you are someone who is like, I want to create a business out of this, I want to hire someone, I want to just really take this to the next level, then that is the program for you. It is a full business intensive course for people who create content. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.